Hello, everybody out there in the internet. Welcome to Aimless Babble Z, episode 266. I'm Ticketmaster, joined by.
Tropical.
And Gamer 12.
So yeah, we're waiting for RPG because he's, I guess, in the middle of something. I don't know. He's like, I'll be an hour late, dude. And I was like, okay, whatever. So yeah, Gamer's here to fill in until he gets here, whatever. So yeah, we got some what we've been playing like usual, and some news, and maybe RR if RPG shows up. So I guess we'll do the usual thing. Start with Destiny, well, actually, Tropical wasn't even there this week, so.
Yeah, I could
What's up
not
with that?
play yesterday. It was not a play day.
So Tropical.
So you guys basically did the same thing?
We four-manned
Four-manned
Crota
it?
3 times, and then I guess nobody wanted to do Water Glass. So I was like, yeah, and we didn't. We couldn't do hard mode because we didn't have a full team. So
Oh.
and I was like, all right, time to go do some heists in GTA until I found out you had to level up, and I was like, oh well, that
My bad.
it's cool.
Yeah, actually a friend of mine wanted to play yesterday and I was like, I can't play today. Otherwise. Or then hard mode would still have been pretty hard because I think he's only level 31 at most. Did you see that video of the guy who killed Crota without firing a shot?
No, I don't watch YouTube videos of Destiny.
Oh, okay. It was pretty crazy. It was sort of smart. And I've considered us doing something like this where, right now we are basically, you remember that year the Portland Trailblazers had that basically dream team lineup, and it was just like every single player was like a superstar, and then they didn't do that well that year. That's kind of how we play. Like each of us is sort of we don't really coordinate that much as far as our character builds. We just coordinate in terms of what we're doing. So I was thinking that, yeah, would it be easier if we did coordinate our builds so that, the abilities and all that, like some players are really just generating a ton of orbs and the other people are, I don't know, benefiting from that, or they could use a lot of their supers and that would just like work out really well. And we could just make this orb generating machine. Because the way that this guy beat it was that he used a warlock and Sunslinger,
Sunsinger.
and he kept changing his equipment depending on the situation. So when he had to go and fight the sword bearer, he would switch to, I think it was like higher
Melee?
armor or something, and then like his or yeah, maybe it was higher melee, and he just kept meleeing from atop a thing, and it couldn't hit him, and then it died really quickly, and then he had to switch to something else so that he could gather super energy faster. So he would switch to like maximum intelligence, and then
See, I always wondered if there was a benefit of like the stats on your gear. So now I'm. Okay.
yeah, apparently it does. Like it got him up to that, and he would just like hang out during when Crota's on the right, he would hang out on the bottom and just kill all the thralls and explodey thralls with melee and grenades. And because through that he got all the super back, and then in order to take down Crota's shields, he would jump up to where Zaphro usually goes when we play hard mode, and then he would drop the sword and then turn on his super, and I think it was like 3 or 4 grenades would take down Crota's shields down to almost nothing. And then he would run over with the sword and just smash. Crota would go down, and then he would like smash him 3 or 4 times. It only took like he did have to fight ogres, but I think it was only, you didn't even see the enrage was near message. It was really fast. And I was just like, wow, the grenades, just having that many grenades.
Did he have
you can't kill the ogres
He
that
probably had
quickly.
the
Starfire
breakfast.
Protocol?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
probably
he would switch to that one when he fought the ogres, so he could have more grenades.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, it was really cool. It's just like, oh, he just kept switching equipment. I was like, oh, that's so it does work. That's pretty neat.
So it's cool because when like we do Crota, I do like switch at least weapons and sometimes armor if I'm a hunter, because I go from invisibility build to a gunslinger.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go back.
See, I don't think any the rest of us are doing that. Like even before, like Tekken, you were switching weapons for different parts in Vault of Glass, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, there is a benefit to. Well, so the thing that I thought of when I was watching this is like he can't do this on PS3 or Xbox 360 because the menus don't load that quickly on PS3.
Yeah.
So he's going into the menus really fast on Xbox One. It's like, oh, and then he's just like switching them back really quickly. On PS3, you go into the menus and the thralls have killed you. But yeah, that was pretty crazy without firing a shot.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, even though I'm trying to break away from this game, I've actually started playing a bit more than like I wanted to because I got all the. Okay, well, I only need to get stupid Monte Carlo and Necrochasm, so it's like whatever. But it's like after I got the exotics I needed, I needed to level them so I wouldn't have to worry about it. So now I'm like playing constantly to get the bounties and like the dailies and a bit of Crucible. And it's so weird because like when you have the Nightfall buff on and everything levels faster, I kind of just started thinking like if I just play Crucible all day, I'll get the bonus XP from in matches. But it goes back to that thing of like, do I want to spend the time in this game to like grind it out? Because it's like I could do it, but it's like the time spent I could be doing other things, and now it's like
Yeah. You know, the XP in Crucible I think is a lot slower than playing Strikes, for example. The fastest obviously is the bounties. So, you know, if you're doing all the Crucible bounties every day as well as the Vanguard ones, then you're getting a ton of XP. But I think
I'm only doing like the easy ones where it's like play this mode
just
5
doing the easy
times.
ones.
So if they're not there, I'm not even bothering. I'm like whatever. It's like yeah. I also kept that. I like not even tried. I'm like I kept it easy on the effort. I'm like I'm not gonna try anymore. It's just like just let it all fall down.
Well then.
But it's weird. Like I do like yeah. Like I really like what they did with the whole voice system where it's like you have to opt into it because after I was playing online with Gamer and then like after he left the party I left the party and then I was like and it was like open mic and someone was like blasting their music. I was like ugh. So then I just like went back to party like chat even though I was the only one in the party. I was like oh yeah, this isn't Destiny. This is stupid GTA 5 and their stupid like ways the olden
man.
ways. Like after playing
That's
Destiny, it's like, I
terrible.
think this is how it should be like from now on in every game.
Yep.
It's like I'm alone in my car and nobody can yell at me and or scream at me and road rage effect, but nobody knows I'm yelling at them. It's great.
So yeah, you guys played a heist, you said?
Yeah.
It was like a mini heist.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like the tutorial heist.
Oh, okay. But it's cool.
I liked it.
Oh man, it's awesome.
It's cool because basically it's essentially the same thing from the single player where it's like you have the setup process of like doing multiple things before the finale.
Yeah.
And then like even when you're doing that stuff, it's like everybody does something different. Because I was the driver most of the time, and then Gamer was like, and like the Lester character gave Gamer like this app on the phone to do to like trigger the cameras or something, and like he's like, oh, I have something to do while we drive down the car. So now I'm wondering like what it'll be like when we have like a team of 4 people if we ever get one and we're doing that.
Oh, that was just you guys? Just you two?
Yeah, it was only a 2-man heist.
Oh, that's right. The tutorial is only 2-man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really neat.
It was
So how
fun
many-
too. It's like, oh, go ahead.
No, that continue.
It was fun though because like everyone had their specific job. Like, well, Tekken was like subduing the hostages and keeping them under like what?
Yeah, it's like there's this
under
meter that goes
suppression,
up
yeah.
or like it goes down. You have to keep it filled because if it goes down, I guess they'll like call for help or something. Then so you basically have to like keep the hostages under control while Gamer was getting the safe deposit.
Yeah, I was drilling. It was like there was like a mini game where it's like you have to drill like 4 pins, and like if it goes red, the drill goes hot. You have to like let go and let it cool, and you have to like go drill again. Like oh my god, it was like so stressful.
Wow.
Because you like the cops are like already like because like the Tekken had to disable the camera system, but still like the cops are still on their way, right?
Mm.
So it's like, oh my god, I have to drill as fast as possible to this thing just to get the loot. And then as soon as like we got it, it's like we just went to the car because we had to get the car, which is like light armored vehicle from this gang that I almost got killed in, which is crazy because the game is kind of hard. I didn't know that, but yeah, we had to steal the car. So we got in the car, but then like Tekken went one way, and all of a sudden the waypoint changed. So I'm like, "What are you doing, Tekken?" I'm like, "What are you doing? The cops are there!" Like this is 180.
Yeah, the waypoint
oh.
was like I thought it was like yeah, because like when we got in the car, I thought we'd have to like go a certain way, and then it did, and I was like, crap, I have to turn around because no, we're at the waypoint pointing this way. So it's like crap.
Yeah, but it's really fun. It's basically it's basically Payday, but like with more structure.
And you can do different things, like not just run and shoot and the equipment. You got cars, the trailers are showing things like you have to steal jets and helicopters and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the game is like somewhat half broken right now. It's like I was able to log in today, but I was not able to see anyone online.
Yeah, it was weird. When we were playing, I would keep getting like the messages in the world of like so and so has left, like mass like disconnects of like other players in the lobby. It was really weird because there's just like, I guess so many people online or something.
Yeah, like Tekken was having like the thing where it's like he was still in the game, like the cutscene was playing for him, and I got booted almost every time. So it was kind of weird.
Man. Well.
Also, it's like after not having played it for such a long time, and like you go back to it, it's like you don't know how to play. And then if you haven't played online, it's completely different. So it's like you're like, wait, what can I do to get XP or whatever? And it's like, oh, I don't even know. And it's just very cumbersome and not very well laid out for you.
So, did you guys grind to the point that one of you had an apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, apartments you could buy at any time.
Okay, you just need the money.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, and then they have like this specific heist room that means that apartment is available to do heists in.
Oh, okay.
And I think
Exciting.
you can launch like them yourselves, but when you have your other friends with you in the room, it'll like cue the cutscene and they'll all be there, which is and like the dialogue's pretty funny too.
It is. The party system is like a bit awkward though, because like we couldn't figure out like, are we in the same party when something starts, or do I have to join you? It's like it's weird. It's like you have to invite them to a game, and then everyone will like the Tekken will host. I will join his session, and that's when I'll start. But then if something happens, I'll get kicked out or something. I have to rejoin his session, so it's not really like it doesn't keep everyone together.
Yeah, it was
especially if we
after
complete a
after we
mission.
cleared it, like
Yeah.
Gamer's game froze or whatever, and then mine just like kept going, and then the cutscene played with like me and Gamer's character even though I wasn't there. So that's pretty funny. I shared my note though, so you'll be able to see it later.
Huh.
Nice. But yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
It's basically what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, it's like it took over 12 months, but it was worth it. It was worth the wait. Of course, it's only 4 players, so yeah. But I guess less means better because it's easier to get a team together than 6 people for Destiny.
Yeah. And I haven't seen anyone been playing this game until recently, so that's awesome. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, I rented it, so I'm gonna check out. Do I want to get the PS4 one? Because I was playing the PS3 one.
You want to
sort of
play
grind.
on PS4 because I played the PS3 version because I had to find my disc because I was like, crap, like what did I do with it? Because I was like, last time I saw it wasn't the case, and I was like, don't even know where that's at now. And I was like, I had to do this whole adventure of finding my copy of GTA 5 for PS3, and I was like, oh, why didn't I get it digitally? I was like, this is why I buy digital games now. Oh. So I had to like hunt down the disc, and then I had to get the disc, download the updates, and then launch the game, and then be like, oh, this game looks okay. I mean, for a PS3 game, whatever, looks pretty good. But I've seen better, like Gamer would say. So, kinda, yeah.
Man.
Kinda maybe. made me wish I was playing on PS4. But I was like, oh, I have the PS4 version, so I guess I just won't be playing with anybody that's playing on PS3 unless they really, 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 really need my help or something.